Guys, and welcome back to part 12 tutorial of GX Developer. What we're just going to quickly look at in this video is the move command and a couple of variations of that. Let's start just by putting in a normally closed contact. No particular reason, just that I want this to be obviously high from straight away. Now when we get a true signal from that, what we want to do is to move a value into a data register. So for this command we use simple MOV, which is move, space, and we choose our value. Well, I'm going to put K for constant at the moment. You can use K or you can use H. H means that you've got to put your value into hexadecimal, or K is constant, which is decimal. So we'll just simply move 5 into, and we need to use a data register, so we're going to use a data register of 6, which is D6. Click OK, and there we go. Press our F4 and we'll see that the application data there goes in. So what we're saying is move this value into D6. I'm going to change my mind. I'm just going to put that into a normally open, and then what we're going to do is let's just start this. We're just going to go through the simulation for it. And what will actually show is this value moving. Okay, so for any minute now we should go fully into the simulation. There we go. Okay, at the moment our M13 is false. Okay, so we're not passing power and therefore we're not running this little rung here. You can notice that the value of D6 is 0. It shows the value here, and that D6 is 0. So we've not activated this rung yet, so therefore our value of 5 hasn't moved. Now what we'll do is we'll just go as we have previously through to the monitor and the entry data monitor. I've already set up previously our D6 values and our M13s, so I'm just going to start the monitor onto that. Okay, I've just moved that up out of the way so we can see. Now you'll see there that our M13 is not true and our D6 is also sitting at a value of 0. So I'm just going to force M13 on. If I move it out here, you will see this value change to 1 because it becomes true, and D6 you'll see will have the value that we've moved into it, which is constant. So here we go, and there we go. As soon as M13 went high or became true, we moved that into that. If I force it off, notice how the data stays there. Okay, we've turned this off now. This is false, so we're not sending power across the line, but our value stays at 5, so we don't lose our data. Okay, so let's just close that off and close that one off for now, and we will come out of the simulation. Again, you've got to be a little bit careful with these values and these moves, and especially if you're using contacts like this, because of course you may be making this true constantly, so you may be making this line true. Now if this happens to be another data register, then if one value keeps changing, then it will change the other one. So sometimes you may only want to put the value in on a pulse. You can simply do that by let's put M14 in. Oops, I've done it again. I forgot that when we go into the simulation we go into read mode, so I've just had to switch it back to write mode. So we go back, put our M14, and now we can move P, and we'll do K5 into D7. Now I'm not going to run this one under the simulation because the only difference here is this P at the end of the move command. You'll see that we've just got move here and we've got move here, but with the P basically means pulse. This just makes this particular command stable and operate only once, and it only works once on the initiation of this going high. So it's very much like using this trigger here, which is the leading edge trigger, and we've just pulsed it, and then we just do a quick pulse move. And the reason we're doing that, if I change that, it wouldn't matter in this circumstance because we're using a constant. But if I changed it to D5, what I'm going to do by this command is move this value of this data register into this data register. Now that would be fine, but if I kept this high, then every time D5 changed, D7 would change. Now by using this pulse here, it means I can take a momentary value of D5 and put it straight into D7 on a pulse, and when that is activated it does it the once, and then regardless to whether this value continues changing, D7 will not change. It will stay at where it was when it was initiated. So for example, we might want a snapshot of a temperature. D5 could actually be our actual temperature, and that temperature value may be going up, it may be going down, but we just want to take a quick snapshot of the temperature, and when we snapshot it, we use it by using the pulse there. We just take a quick instant read of that value, put it into that value, and then we don't care ever again what this value is doing. This could be raising, it could be lowering, but this one will stay at its constant of the value that we took the snapshot at. I hope that makes a bit of sense. I'm going to keep that one short, and we will start looking at comparators in the next video. So for now, take care. If you like the video, please click the like, and if you dislike it, by all means click the dislike. However, I would ask you to leave a comment of why, and then I will try and correct it on the next videos. Alright, and if you've got any messages or questions over this software, then by all means send me a message and I will try and answer it as soon as possible. For now, take care, and I will see you on the next video. Bye now.